doing, gang? Hey man, just know I'm geeking. I know y'all see the merch. Yeah. Nah, bro, this Yappo merch is actually tough as hell. Apparently this is like some limited rare shit too. Like I guess it only was at the Atlanta show. They only had like 50 of each piece. So yeah, if y'all want this, 400, get at me on Instagram. This is a video to bring light to a situation, help a brother in need. Our boy September's rich. I'm not gonna say he's been going through it these last, 2 years, but bro definitely ain't been having the time of his life either. I don't even know if niggas remember September's rich at this point, but any random pleb out there, or for someone who just genuinely does not remember, bro, this was Yeat's day one, all right? This was Yeat's right-hand man. Everywhere Yeat went, September was right beside him. You can even see this within music videos from Yeat. September is always somewhere in the background, lurking and spying. So you would have thought these were like brothers. Nothing could break them apart. But then just all of a sudden, you just stopped seeing them together. And at first, no one really questioned it until, of course, September's rich bought it to the internet. If I can find the picture, I'll definitely put it on screen. He pretty much just bought the whole situation to the internet and, started bitching about his feelings. Now, however their friendship might have ended,
we do not care. We do not care. We do not care.
I do not know for sure. Of course, I have theories. But however y'all's friendship ended, keep that behind closed doors, especially when, it's someone's career that's on the line. Not that this is anything serious to that extent of ruining his career at the time. Yeat, when he was on that come up he was on, he did not need something even as minuscule as some little drama beef coming out about him. He was staying completely out the way, just dropping heat, which is why he's at where he's at now, even though that nigga is mid now. The reason I feel like they most likely stopped hanging out or got mad at each other, just stopped being cool in general, is because during Yeat's trajectory, that's when September's was kind of on a decline. From constantly being trolled on social media, being called Yeat's sidekick, all the way to just flat out being called Yeat's bitch. He was also heavily into drugs. We're not just talking about the Mary Jane, all right? Or the occasional, sip of NyQuil at night when you have the sniffles. Apparently, bro was on some harder shit, all right? He was, going through a detox period, but, besides the point.
We do not care.
And that's kind of just where things left off. We knew that September's rich was going through it, and then we also later found out that they just weren't cool anymore. And that's where things had left off. Until recently, with the most goated interview by OGM, shout out to them niggas, we have now gotten a chance to actually hear September's side of the situation. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and spare y'all niggas the time now. He does not talk about the Yeat situation at all. Bro was point blank, like no running, no ducking. He was asked about the situation of him and Yeat. This nigga pulled the judge, I plead the fifth.
We haven't really seen you guys together. What have you guys had like a little falling out?
This nigga did not say anything, all right? So you already know Hakeem, he pretty much took the hint and he just moved forward. But throughout the interview, we really just got to see that September, he's doing better. He's on a better path. We got to learn a little bit of the backstory of September for any of the niggas that actually gave a fuck. Definitely wasn't me. And overall, just see that bro is living his life to the fullest, which is always good to hear, no matter who you are. And a few things I just had to point out from this interview alone. I respect the fact that he did not want to badmouth Yeat in no type of way. He even said throughout the video that, that's still his boy, OL. That's still like a brother to him. So that I do find extremely respectable. Whether or not they settled out their differences off camera, it's nice to see that he didn't want to bad rep out for Yeat in any type of way, especially at, the height of his career. Which really all just leads to my final ultimate conclusion. Of this nigga, September Rich does not get the credit he deserves. Now, I'm not saying this nigga did anything crazy or he added anything to the genre, because he didn't. His music was okay, subpar at best, but his best songs were featured from Yeat. People don't really look at how September just held things down for Yeat's whole image. I mean, I know it's been a while, I don't know if you guys remember, but when Yeat was doing like his first few shows, bro was not a good performer. He looked bad. He was actually getting clowned for his first performances. September's Rich, he was always there. He was always the loudest one. He was always the one supporting most. Now, could you say that's because he saw a free easy bag in the making? Possibly, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And even when going back to the interview, Hakeem had actually, I don't know if this was a slip up or on purpose, he did call September's Rich pretty much Yeat's hype man, which, crazy to let another man call you that. But he quickly responded with, I'm not a hype man. That was just my boy and I was just supporting, which, like I said, respectable. So when it comes to rappers' sidekicks, usually it never ends well. In some scenarios, you still have to give flowers and credits where flowers flowers and credits are due. So if there's anyone that just completely disagrees with me and think this nigga September's Rich did absolutely nothing to help Yeat's career, let me know in the comments. You know, try to change my mind. I'm always open to new opinions. The grind don't stop, never will stop. Trust me, I'm gonna see y'all at the top with Baba Lamb and Hyperpop Daily and them. Love y'all. See you in the next one. Gang.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pull out them bins like Lizzo. Flipping that paper like judo. Get that shit real blue like Articuno. Hit her in her front